Hi all, welcome to a new yin class I made with rituals. My name is Laura. I'm going to guide you through this sequence. It's a full body stretch and it relaxes the mind, so you can do it after a workout or maybe just in the end of the day. Get your pillows and blankets ready if you want to do some adjustments, and I hope you enjoy. We'll start this class by laying on our backs. So you can lay down in Savasana and let your body be heavy and sinking into the floor. You can be aware of your breath now, being aware of the body, being aware of the chest coming up and down as you exhale. And with every breath you take, you allow your body to relax more, letting go of all the yang of today, all that you've done, experienced, felt. We'll be here for 3 more breaths. And as you exhale, you bring your feet together and your arms overhead, trying to hold on to both elbows. And if this is not possible for you, maybe you just want to lay your hands beside your ears, or you can put them down if it's too much for the shoulders. So try to hold on to those elbows, and from here we're going to walk our feet to the left side. And if you feel like you've reached your maximum, you can slowly slide your upper body towards the left too for a nice banana pose, and you can guess why we call it banana. So once you're in this shape, and please try to feel if both of your shoulders are still on the floor, otherwise it's too far, you went too far. You feel a deep, deep stretch on the right side of your body. If you want to deepen the stretch, you can bring your right ankle over the left to create a deeper stretch. Very juicy, nice stretch for the whole right side of your body. And along the postures, if you feel like you want to deepen it more, you can always try to play with the bend that you make in your body. I always love to start a practice laying down on your back. Somehow it gives us a feeling of surrender, of calmness. If your mind is still rushing and you feel a lot of thoughts are coming up, just focus on your breathing again. Reminding yourself you're here at this moment, you're present. And the only thing you have to do is surrender with every exhale. And then we hold every posture for a couple of minutes. So you can really feel that the fascia is stretching. So not necessarily the muscles, but all the tissue that's underneath it. If you go inwards, you can really feel the difference. You can feel that your body is easing into the awkwardness of the posture. So let's stay here for 3 more breaths. And really try to feel how your right side is surrendering into the stretch. Your next exhale, you can bring your upper body back towards the middle. Maybe you want to release your hands beside your body, releasing the feet. And take a moment here to feel the difference between right and left. To be aware of the sensations in your body after a posture. And on our next breath, we'll move towards the other side. So as you exhale, you clasp both of your elbows again. And bring the feet together and walk them towards the right side. And then slide the upper body towards the right until we're in that banana shape again. And if you want to add more stretch, bring your left leg over the right. And then you feel this deep stretch on the left side of the body. And maybe you feel a difference already between the right side and the left side. Maybe the stretch feels more intense, or maybe it doesn't. The two sides of our body are different. And we tend to feel different tensities in the left or right side. Sometimes we say that if you feel a lot of tension in the right side, your emotional state of mind is more developed at that time. If you feel a lot of tension in the left, you use your rational side more. And we always keep on changing between them. So it's good to do these exercises to raise awareness of your state of being, the state of your body, but also the state of our minds. If you feel like you want to deepen the stretch, you can move You can bend your body more. If you start to feel tingling in your arms, you can always move your arms more down if it's too much for the shoulders. We'll stay here for a couple of breaths. Slowly allowing the body to stretch the whole left side. From our toes to up to our shoulders, to our neck. We'll take 3 more breaths here. And on your next exhale, you can slowly bring your upper body back towards the middle. Hands alongside your body. Release the legs, bring them back. Just be aware of the sensations of stretching out this left side of your body. Maybe you feel more of a balance. And if you want some full relaxation, you can stay here in Savasana. Or if you want to do a nice hip opener, you can bring the soles of your feet together with the knees dropping out towards the side for a reclined butterfly. If this is too heavy on the hips, you can always grab your pillows and place them under the knees. Or if you don't have pillows, you can always support your legs with your hands. We don't stretch out our hips a lot. In daily life, we tend to have a lot of tension on the hips, on the inner thighs. So this might be a very heavy posture with a lot of sensations that come up. But this is why I love this yin pose, because here you can feel that your breath will help you through the painful sensations. Or you shouldn't have painful sensations, but maybe this awkward feeling of tension. And really try to actively relax those inner thighs with every exhale. So you can have all the benefits of this posture. Three last breaths here. On your next exhale, bring the knees together, the legs together, and try to swing them from side to side, some windshield wipers. So we release some of the tension of our hips, the inner thighs. And hug those knees into the chest. Maybe you want to make circles with the knees to release the sacrum, massage the back. Coming into a reclining twist here. We're going to start at the left side, so you can reach both of your arms out towards the side. Then maybe you want to place your hips a bit towards the right. And we drop our knees towards the left. And you can stretch out your arms alongside the body. Or if it's too much for the shoulders, you can bend your elbows and have these cactus arms alongside you. And if you can look over your right shoulder. Depending where you want to feel the twist, you can play with the position of your knees. So if you bring them up, you will feel more of a twist in the upper back. If you bring them down, you feel more of a twist in the lower back. If you feel like you have a lot of space here, you can always bring the upper leg, so the right leg, under the left. So you feel a very deep and intense stretch of the spine. And again, try to surrender. Let those knees be heavy. Let that upper body be heavy on the floor, your arms, your shoulders. Let the body sink into the posture. You can always adjust your arms or your legs if you feel tingling sensations or any discomfort in the posture. You can always come out. We'll stay here for 3 more breaths. So if you interlace your legs, you can release them. And slowly bring both of your legs back towards the middle. Hugging those knees into the chest. Maybe you want to circle them out again. Try to be aware of the effects of the posture. And on our next breath, we'll move towards the other side. So you can bring your hips towards the left a little bit. And drop those knees to the right. You can bring those arms straight beside you again, or maybe bend them back to release the shoulders. Looking over the left shoulder. And again, play with those knees. Do whatever feels good for you in this twist. And if you want to deepen it, you can bring the upper leg under the down, so the left under the right. So in this case, the left leg under the right. You can close your eyes. At any moment, if you want to adjust the posture, you can do it. But let those knees be heavy, and the shoulders, the upper body heavy on the floor. Three more breaths here. On your next breath, you move your body back to the middle and bring those knees, hook them into the chest again. From here, we roll on our right side, pushing ourselves up with our left hand. And sit on your knees here. If that's too much for you, you might just want to place your pillow in between your feet and your hips. And from here, we will use our eagle arms. So you bring your right arm under the left and try to clasp your hands. If this is too intense for you, you can always hold on to your shoulders. Nice shoulder stretch. Try to raise those elbows up. From here, if you'd like, you can bend your whole body forward. If you want to stimulate the intestines. Coming up again. Unwind those arms. maybe you want to move your shoulders. Let's switch to the other side. So bring your left under the right arm. Try to clasp those hands. And again, you can hold your shoulders here. From here, try to bring those elbows up so you can feel the stretch in your shoulders. And again, if you want to bring your body down, you can do that, stimulating the intestines and rounding them down. Three more breaths here. Now your next inhale, round yourself back up. Maybe stretch the shoulders one more time. And then unwind the arms. Come on all fours. And walk your arms forward, trying to bring your chest towards the floor. And you can lean on your chin if you're flexible in your neck. Or maybe you want to place your forehead on the floor. Make sure those hips are stacked above the knees. And if it's too much tension in the shoulders, you can try to widen the position of your arms. Maybe you want to place a cushion under the chest for a more relaxed posture. Heart melting pose. Very good posture for our backs. A very, very good stretch for the shoulders. We'll stay here for 3 more breaths. On your next inhale, slowly walk yourself back. Maybe you want to do a child's pose with your arms to the back to relieve your shoulders, relieve your back. Take 1 more breath in. And on your next exhale, come up on your knees and feet again. So from here, we're gonna stand on our hands and knees, and we're gonna go to our last posture, and it's quite an intense hip stretch. So really feel where your maximum is. Bring your right foot in between your hands and try to walk it forward with your knee above the ankle, and then walk your left knee towards the back so you feel a deep stretch on the inside of your thighs. Take a moment to land here. Maybe you want some stretch in your lower back as well, supporting yourself on your knee, pushing yourself forward. If you feel like this is intense for your back knee, you can always place a blanket under it or even under the shin so it lifts up a little bit and your knee is not on the floor. Or you can curl the toes under. Maybe a very uncomfortable posture. A lot happens when we stretch the thighs, the inner thighs. But try to surrender to this posture with every exhale. Try to let go of the tension. We'll stay here for 3 more breaths. You can really feel that fire of this dragon posture that we're doing now. If you were up here like me, you could bring your hands down to the floor again. From here, we stretch our front leg. Try to keep your hips stacked above your knee. Really stretch out that hamstring. And feel how the tension in the hips is releasing now. On your next breath, we'll move back to all fours. Maybe you want to take a short child's pose here. Trying to feel what happened, the sensations you feel. On your next inhale, we'll move back to all fours, stepping your left foot in between your hands, walking it forward, stack the knee above the ankle, and then walk your right knee backwards until you feel like it's enough of a stretch for you. Again, you can keep supporting yourself on the floor, or you can come up, supporting your elbow and your knee. Trying to find balance here. Very active pose in a yin sequence. But a very good one. Because in daily life we tend to have a lot of tension on those inner thighs, the hips. We're gonna hold it for, let's say, 5 more breaths. Really try to release with every exhale. Wow, I can feel the fire too. And on your next breath, you can come back with your hips stacked above your knee, front leg straight. You want to point your toes toward the ground, toward the front of the mat. And you can feel the tension relief in your hips. But a very nice stretch for the hamstring. Two more breaths. Try to really go deeper. Feel that stretch. And on your next breath, come back on all fours. And from here, you can round yourself down for our final Savasana. Laying down on your back, feet wide apart, hands, palms facing up. You can stay here for as long as you like, for as long as you need. I'm gonna leave you here in this Savasana. I hope you liked this practice, and I hope you feel really good and stretched out after it. See you next time. Namaste.